What the what? I'm back for a video. That's hats backwards. Let's talk about what I've been doing. I'd like to welcome you back to the channel. It's been 5 months since I uploaded a video. It's been 10 months since I actually did a video that wasn't just some stupid lame unboxing that some people like or don't like. Who gives a shit? Anyways, I'm going to take this off. I got this at MGC this year from the Nintendo booth. It's nothing. By the way, it's not for protective. It's not a protective helmet, so don't use it thinking it's going to help you. Anyways, it's been a long time. I'm going to try to make more videos that are, you know, that have a little more substance to it. I don't know if I can do that because I'm a moron. But anyways, I just want to talk to you about what I've been doing. Not a ton. Been working around the house. This place, my game room basement area has been a mess for the last probably like 5 months. With construction and stuff that we've been doing. I did paint the walls and all that shit. Started with replacing these stairs, painting the goddamn walls. I had the closets over here. We took those out. Now I have a refrigerator and all kinds of shit and all kinds of IKEA shit. IKEA is really expensive, FYI, but I like your stuff, anyways. But in that time, I've been to Midwest Gaming Classic in April. I think in May or June, it might have been June, I went to a meetup with a Facebook group that I'm involved in. It's an Iowa Retro Gamers group, and so I got some stuff there, and I've been involved with two different tabletop games, one more than the other one, but I just want to talk about what I've been doing, what I'm interested in now, what have I been doing. So first off, I went to MGC, the Midwest Gaming Classic. Retronauts were there. They did their podcast about the Sega Master System. So this is just like any other, gaming conference kind of. There's vendors and it's really nice. It's in Brookfield or Brookfield. I think it's Brookfield, Wisconsin, every April. I really like it. Shout out to Midwest Gaming Classic. So I got to see Retronauts do their podcast in the restaurant area of the hotel. Which was a lot of fun. It was about the Sega Master System. I knew nothing about the Sega Master System. It was cool to listen to them talk about it. I also met Jeremy Parrish, which was really awesome for me. As he was checking out, I just checked out. He was in line to check out. I was like, hey, Mr. Parrish, I love your show, all that stuff. It was really cool to meet him. And I did see, blanking on his name now, Bob Servo on Twitter, Bob Mackey. I saw Bob Mackey. He had his headphones on. He was leaving the elevator, and I was like, I can't talk to Bob Mackey. But I love Bob Mackey. He's great. If you ever are looking for a podcast about retro games, I should suggest Retronauts podcast. Anyways, so I got some stuff at MGC. After the podcast, I picked up a Sega Master System. I've never owned one. I really never played one. At MGC, I did play. They had one set up, and so I played Rambo for a little bit, which actually wasn't bad. So I picked up a Sega Master System. I didn't know anybody that had a Sega Master System. I'd never even heard of Sega Master System since till like 5 years ago when I really started. Since I saw the Game Chasers, and then I started getting involved with retro gaming and in that community. I never heard of it until now, so that was pretty awesome. I got a bunch of games. I don't want to take forever trying to figure this stuff out. Show everything. I got, a few Sega Master System games. Hang On Safari, Afterburner, Alex the Kid in Miracle World. That's all pretty cool. What else did I got all that stuff. It came with a light gun, dude. A light gun, bro. They had light guns back then. Look out! Look out! Look out! There's a Sword Trooper! He likes Pokemon, though, so that's cool. Anyways, so, I don't want to go through all that shit. I got some cool stuff at a booth, at a few Japanese knickknacks and whatever, so I got one of these guys, which is pretty awesome. It's a standee. I want to say I got Luigi, too, but I can't find it. So this is Mario. This is from the original Mario Brothers arcade game. I have it up there. I should have got it. I have it for the 7800, Atari 7800, so that's a pretty cool little standee. That was pretty awesome. And I got a couple of these Rockman little statues, so it's pretty awesome. You can get it's one of those mystery boxes. So you don't know what you're getting. You can get, you know, Rockman at the top or Mega Man in America, Cutman, Airman. Blanking on her name now. Anyways, it doesn't matter. She's worthless. And then on the other side, I mean, you can also get Rockman X or Mega Man X. Oh Jesus, I'm having issues with names right now. It doesn't matter. I know that's Bass or Bass. Anyways, I'm an idiot. So what? Who cares? You got a problem with it? All right. Anyways, also too, I got this. It's a what's the term? This is a. It's not a reproduction, obviously, because it's not a actual. You know, wasn't a game originally, but this is, dude. I'm having trouble with words. Leave me alone. But they made it complete in box. Who was this? This is Cash and Culture from Cash and Culture Retrotainment System. I think that's the name of the company. I don't remember who made it, but I thought it was cool. I saw it. They made it in a green cart. I mean, that's freaking awesome. I love these. I might start. I guess it's a repro cart, right? But it's not a reproduction of a game. But I don't know. It doesn't matter. Whatever. Who cares? I'm not even into it. So there you go. Retrotainment games. It comes with a sleeve. Comes with a manual. It's very old school. I really liked it. The guys were nice at the booth. So, I said I'll spend the whatever on it. It's a pretty cool game. It's called Haunted Halloween '85. So that's pretty cool. It's a pretty fun little side-scrolling beat 'em up. I thought it was cool. You're beating up zombies and shit. I was like, fuck yeah. Who doesn't like beating the shit out of zombies in 8-fucking-bit? Who's with me? Anyways, also, the guys that were there were, I actually subscribed to this company, Video Games Monthly. I subscribed to them. I think they're from Michigan. That's where the company is. The guys were really nice at the booth, so it's cool to meet guys from a service that I actually use. And they had a big bin of, you know, sports games that they don't give out, which is great because I don't want to subscribe to them and get shitty sports games. But not that I'm not against sports games. I mean, because I like sports myself. I love sports. I love baseball. I love football. I like watching them on TV. I like going to the games. I like playing, actually like playing sports games. But, you know, when you're collecting, it's like it's not your first thing to want to buy sports games. So they had a bin full of sports games. And if you were a subscriber to Video Games Monthly, they would let you have 5 games out of the bin. So I was like, okay, 5 games out of the bin. So I got like, you know, RBI Baseball 3. It was a good way to start, you know, fill out your collection a little bit with commons. There's NFL, Roger Clemens MVP Baseball, Magic Johnson's Fast Break, and then you got for the Game Boy, you got Play Action Football. What the what? Anyways. Other things that I got from there was Jeopardy. I might have got it from that booth. I don't know. I don't remember. One of my friends, Matt Robbins, has a store on Facebook and maybe not Facebook, but on the internet. And he goes there, and he's part of my retro gamers. And I know I bought Punch Out from him. I think his place is called thundercardgames.com, something like that. Check him out. He sells a bunch of retro stuff. He's a really nice guy, so I can screw you over. And I got that from him. I also got, I don't remember what, I bought a lot of stuff from him, to be honest with you. I didn't grab all the stuff because I don't want to make this a 30-minute video. We're already in the 8-minute range. I don't want to make this last all day. But, you know, MGC is a lot of fun. It's in Wisconsin. If you're in the area, please go. It's a lot of fun. Guys, Games, and Beer podcast is there every year. I really like those guys. I watch their live streams of their podcasts, stuff like that. They're really awesome. Other than that, guysgamesbeers.net, something like that. But anyways, I think that's it for MGC. I don't really want to talk too much about MGC for an hour. MGC is really cool. They have arcade games that you can play, arcade games that you can actually buy. I tried to get a Donkey Kong cabinet. It was in real great shape. It looked good, but somebody already purchased it. So maybe next year I'll get a cabinet from there again. Hopefully, I'm trying to put right where that Stormtrooper is that loves Pikachu. I want to put an arcade cabinet. Maybe move the NES and all that stuff out of there. Super Nintendo, GameCube, all that shit. in there with a old tube TV. I'll put that there. Maybe I'll move the system somewhere else. I don't know. But yeah, I can't think of anything else for MGC. Also, the Retro Gamer Meetup. We met in Boone, Iowa. A lot of fun. A couple pickups that I just wanted to show, I guess, real quick was I picked up. I have more stuff, but I can't recollect everything that I bought. I picked up the Pokemon Red box with manual. I already have a manual. I already have a couple manuals for the original Pokemon game, but I finally have it in box. No insert or anything like that, but whatever. That's fine. Pokemon means a lot to me. As a kid growing up, playing Pokemon Red when it came, Red and Blue when it came out, OG Pokemon player. You know what I mean? Was it 96, 97, something like that when it came out in the States? It's like, oh man. It could have been 98 because this box says the last year's 1998, so it could have been 98 when I had it. I don't think so though, because I was still playing Little League when this came out. I don't know, but anyways, I was born in '83, so I was 10 years old in '93, so 94, 11, whatever. But anyways, and I also bought complete in box Pokemon Pinball, which is awesome. I've never played Pokemon Pinball, so I was like, hell yeah, you have it complete in box? Okay, and it's got I guess it's built in, so it has to have the insert, but insert manual and the big fucking cart for the Game Boy Color. So that's super awesome. So those are like two things that I got. Actually, I also bought from a guy because I was like, I just love Pokemon so much, so I got the Japanese versions of Red. In Japan, it was green, so no Pokemon Blue. So, and Venusaur's on it, so it makes me go like, oh yeah, I love Bulbasaur. If you think Bulbasaur sucks, you could shove it, okay? Bulbasaur rules. Anyways, and then Pokemon Yellow, aka Pikachu Edition. And I think these are region free, so you can play them on your regular Game Boy, but you just can't. I don't think you can read anything. But oh well. I like the way they look. I love Japanese stuff. It's pretty badass. But anyways, so that's it for that. Other than that, I got involved with some stuff. I go to a game store locally in my town. It's called the Pawn Shop. And I like Star Wars, so I went in there and I decided to start playing a tabletop game called Star Wars XWing Miniatures. So I've been playing that a lot. So I've spent a ton of money on the actual ships. It's a ship-based, ship-to-ship based flying tactical tabletop game. And it's a lot of fucking fun. If you like Star Wars, and if you like tabletop games, or you like interacting with people and having a great time, this might be the game for you. The great thing about this game is the miniatures are amazing looking. You can custom paint them if you'd like, but out of the box, they are amazing and detailed. So if you like Star Wars and all that stuff, this is the game. I like Star Wars. I got a big fucking stormtrooper, okay? It's my jam. So I spent a lot of money. I have a lot of ships, building lists and playing them and all that stuff. If you like X-Wing miniatures, slingpaintgaming.com, great site. I really like them a lot. Anyways, they also have no, they don't have a podcast. Never mind. They also have a podcast, but they have a YouTube channel, Sling Paint. But anyways, so I just want to show a few of the ships that I own, kind of like, I guess, notable ships or whatever, or whatever. But first off, you can't go without showing the Millennium Falcon. I mean, look at the detail on this thing. That's amazing. I always do that. Move the thing where or the camera can't see it. I mean, look how awesome that is. And there's the bottom of it. It's, perfect condition. And look. It moves! Anyways, so yeah, I mean, look at that fucking shit. Look at it coming at you. Oh, yeah. Look at that. If they had this back in 77, it would have been amazing. Anyways, and easier for those guys, so they didn't have to make them from scratch. Just have China do it. But anyways, because it has the little turrets at the top and the bottom and all that shiz. It's awesome. Remember that scene in Return of the Jedi? Okay, nerding out a little bit. Okay, I should probably put a disclaimer up. Warning, nerdy shit is going on. Nerdy shit is going on. Grab the TIE Fighter for you to look at. You know, the camera's not the best, but it's awesome. Got your little B-Wing. A little B-Wing action. Who doesn't love the B-Wing? Not all of them have moving parts. Only some. Usually the bigger ships have moving parts. Anyways. It's like being a kid. You're like, I find myself like grabbing the shit and like holding it and playing with it and going, ah. You know, it's sad. And my wife makes fun of me. Go fuck yourself. Anyways. A little Slave 1 action for you. So there's 3 factions in in the game. There is Imperial, obviously. Imperial side. You have the Rebel / Republic side. There's First Order stuff, but it's all Imperial, and then there's Rebel. And then there's Scum and Villainy, which is bounty hunters and shit like that. Boba Fett can go either way, which makes sense because of the movies. You know, he did work. He was contracted by the Imperials to find Han Solo. Spoiler alert. Anyways, so he can go either way. He goes both ways. It is what it is. He don't care. As long as he gets his man his money. He don't care. Anyways, so this one's pretty cool too. Wings don't move. But that's alright. I don't need everything to fucking move. Anyways, another... Because they go from small to big ships. Like, you have, TIE Fighter, and then you have This is a Lambda shuttle. This is like one of my favorite ships in this game. You can see a turret back there. Not really a turret, more like a cannon or I don't know, a turbo laser or whatever the fuck you want to say. I might be a nerd, but I don't know everything. So yeah, one cool thing is the wings do move on this one, so that's pretty fucking awesome. Pretty awesome. Look how easy it is, honey. Get the camera. It's amazing. Got that going on. You got TIE Interceptor going on there. Badass. BA. Show a little. This one's on one of the game pegs. A little X-Wing action. Pretty awesome. Primo, bro. Primo. That's the, for when you're actually playing the game, you put it in a thingamajig. I don't know what you want to say. Whatever this is, you put it in there, and it tells you information about what the pilot skill is, how many attack die that you're gonna sling, how many evasive or defense dies you're gonna sling, and then how many hull the ship has and how many shields it has. I'm not gonna go in detail about all that stuff, but and then here's another ship. This is a bigger base ship. This is a kind of base that like a Millennium Falcon would be on. This is called the Houndstooth. This is Bosk's. This is Bosk's ship. It's called the Houndstooth. Bosk is I forgot the name. Hold on, text message. I forgot the name of what his race is called. I think it's Transduction. Hey, we're Canadian. Let's go to Transduction. I love that place. Let's go out. Anyways, so yeah, that's pretty cool. To me, it seems like somebody should ride on the back of this. Like it's almost like Rey's ship in Force Awakens. Spoiler alert: Rey flies a little ship. Anyways, so that's cool. So the bigger ships go on these big bases compared to a small ship that goes on a small base. So that's pretty cool. And there are ships in the game called epic ships. Those are ships that are bigger than these ships. So I have like this one. This one needs double big pegs. To get an idea of a ship as a TIE Fighter. Now, these are all, I think it's 1/128th inch scale or something like that. So like a TIE Fighter in reality wouldn't be this big compared to the ship, but if you made this actually to scale to this, it would be pretty fucking crazy. Look how big it is. So yeah, but in essence, this is a big honking ship. Oh no, did you break? Anyways, this is a big honking ship. So, pretty awesome. I mean, the detail on these ships. I mean, look at these. The details on the ships are great. Get off of her! So, you got that. I mean, look at the containers down there. It's pretty fucking awesome. I mean, they really did phenomenal jobs with these ships as far as detail goes and all that stuff. Everything looks immaculate. So that's just freaking awesome. And then another ship that I have is the Imperial Raider, which is even bigger than that. It's like, can you believe how big these things are? I mean, look, coming at you, look out. So that's pretty awesome. And so these are epic ships. They have their own set of rules and whatever, and you can play those on a table where you have TIE Fighters and X-Wings and Millennium Falcons, and that's when the game gets really crazy. I've yet to play that, but all in all, X-Wing miniature game is amazing. It's a fun game. Gets you involved in the community, you know, playing with people face to face. I love video games. I love playing online, all that stuff. But this game, just a different level. It's a lot of fun. Okay, well, lastly, it's like kind of like a confession. I'm just gonna show you. I don't know what to think about this. It might have been a bad idea. Real bad idea. These are Magic the Gathering cards. Now, depending on what you think about Magic the Gathering, this could be good, it could be bad. After playing X-Wing, I saw these people in the store playing Magic the Gathering. And I always like the idea of card games, but I'm a moron. Say what you want in the comments, I guess. I'm an idiot. I feel like I'm kind of smart, you know, not too terribly stupid, but like the thing that makes me nervous is how hard a game like this could be. But I like collecting cards especially, so this game is kind of like a no-brainer, and it's dangerous because I mean I've already spent, you know, money on like I think 3 different booster boxes, 3 or 4 different booster boxes. That's like $100 a piece roundabout. That's $400 right off the bat that I've spent on Magic the Gathering. And I haven't really even played the game yet. I played it like, let's say, 3 hands with a friend of mine in Sioux Falls. Oh boy. This is a whole thing. So I'm starting to get into this too. I mean, you want to see the box that I'm rolling with right now? These are some of the Magic the Gathering cards I have so far. Someone help me. Help me! It's a problem. It's a crisis. So, obviously, as you can see, I mean, look, I have a deck box now. I have some dice. It's a crisis. And these cards, this is my deck that I made myself. As shitty as it is, it's a lot of spiders. It's green. For the most part, everything in here is from Shadows over Innistrad. This is probably like the most worthless deck anybody's ever seen. But I'm a noob. N-O-O-B. Noob. With a big capital N. I gotta end this. It's 23 minutes already of this video of me talking about crazy shit that probably nobody cares about. But I care about it, and that's all that matters. So I'm playing Magic the Gathering now. Playing Magic the Gathering. Anyways, so that's kind of what I've been up to, I guess. Working on the house. MGC. Picking up games. I've been playing video games. I've been playing X-Wing miniatures and shit. Look out, I'm going to blunt you with this big fucking thing. Anyways, blunt you? I'm going to blunt you? That's a bludgeon is the word. But anyways, a lot of cool shit's been going on around here as far as things that I buy. So, Magic the Gathering, X-Wing, all that stuff. It's a lot of fun. Go out there, play some video games. Oh yeah, Pokemon Go! How did I miss Pokemon Go? Everybody's playing Pokemon Go. I just got to level 20 today. It's awesome. It's tough in a little town, little northwest Iowa town that I'm in now to catch really exotic Pokemon, but it's a lot of fun regardless. Going out, seeing other people doing the same thing you did. Hey, you're a nerd too. You know, so geeking out, having a great time. It's Geek Things Podcast. All I did was talk about geek things today. Of course I did. I talked about Star Wars. I talked about Magic the Gathering. I talked about retro video games. I talked about a system that almost nobody has or have ever had in their lives. And now I have it. It's a problem. It's hard to be a geek in this world. It's hard. Anyways, I hope you liked what I had to say. If you liked this video and you want to see more, please beat the shit out of that like button. Or slap it if that's all you can do when it comes to fighting. Slap that motherfucker. Slap the like button. Hit subscribe. Hit subscribe. And hopefully I'll see you again in a sequel to this where I get braces again and huge glasses and I'm wearing a pocket protector because I'm so gosh darn nerdy. I'll see you guys later. I got shit to play.